It's got to be different from 2015 because we're going for a full championship now. Yes, in 15 we were looking to score manufacturer points at Le Mans, but at Spa especially we had no point to look to score points. We were trying to maximise everything, so it changes a little bit, but I've often found the best form of defence when you're looking to score points is offence, and just kind of go for it. But of course we need to bear in mind that yeah, we've got a full season at it, and the champion will be crowned by the most consistent point scorer at the end of it. It was difficult to miss out the defence, but it's good to know that we'll be back this year. Of course I'll be fighting against Earl this year. Once we get on the grid, or once we get in our cars and put our helmets on, of course we'll be working together to make sure Porsche are out front with either car. But yeah, it'll be good to go back, and it's good to know that we've got the experience and the knowledge and the belief now that you know, that we know what to do, we know how to win the race, and you've got the belief that you can do it yourself as well. Neil's a good laugh and Andre's a good laugh, so we're getting on pretty good. Testing, we've been split in between the driver crew, so we've often had quite a few hours off just to kind of mess around, and we have been. I'm glad you'll be pleased to know. So yeah, it's been good. In the car everything's kind of running really smoothly, from silly things like pedal positions, and because Neil's a bit shorter than Andre obviously, and I'm kind of a bit in the middle, so it's stuff like that, but it's all working absolutely fine. We haven't yet talked about Le Mans. We'll save that till after Spa, I guess. But you know, we're teammates together and we win together. So anything that those boys can pass on to me, and anything that I learned in that year in 15 and subsequent years of my other experience in other classes, of course we'll talk about it. And yeah. The new car is an evolution rather than a completely new car. Of course, it's the same monocoque. So things like the seating position and looking out the windscreen, and even basic characteristics of how the car operates and goes about chasing its lap time are very similar. So it's not completely alien. But more or less every single part has changed since I last raced. So yeah, it's taking you know, it's taking a little while. There's certain differences in the way you go about finding lap time, because that's all the ultimate goal is at the end of the day. But yeah, it feels really good. I wish we could have the aerodynamic grip that we used to have, but of course we need to at the same time keep everybody safe, and I'm all for that. Toyota are going to be tough, obviously. You know, they know what they're doing. They've been in this game long enough. They're previous world champions, and they're coming at it this year with a full attack to beat us. So of course we need to be wary of them. If it turns out that they have the best car at the first few races, then we need to work hard and operationally and as a team to try and compete, and then develop the car over the course of the season. If it turns out that we have an advantage at the start of the season, then we need to consolidate our points, because you never know what's going to change come the different sort of races that we get to Le Mans, and then after that in the back end of the season. I can't wait for Silverstone, honestly. It's been 2 years since I raced in the UK, and I miss it. I miss the British fans. For a start, we get to see them at Le Mans, of course, a lot of them. But it'll be great to race at Silverstone. It's a track that I really enjoy racing at. I normally go well at, and of course it's one of my local circuits, so friends and family will be able to be there. I don't normally get to see, well, my dad hasn't seen me race for 2 years, so that'll be the first time for him for a little while. And yeah, of course we want to kick it off with a first victory.